Well, well, well. Hello, everybody. I'm a very late boy today, but it's good to see you all. A little bit of a change of plans too, you might have noticed, but I think that this will suit us for today better. So this will better suit us for today, I should say. Coleman, congrats on being today's Alacritus adventurer, trying to take the title back from Lady Iron. Good morning, Jezraya. Hope you have a wonderful day. Ghost, hello, hello. What did Cinderella do when she got to the ball? She said she's never done before. Oh, man. Well, Nostalius, hello, hello, hello. How the heck are you, Nest? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're going to get right into the game today because I started so incredibly late. I was trying to get some laundry together, and I don't know what it is. I'm feeling real dumb this morning. I'm like, I sat down here, and it wasn't even until I got down to my computer. I was like, all right, what am I doing? Like, what haven't I set up yet? I'm like, why am I struggling to figure out all the things I need to set up? I don't know, just very weird. But Ursa, good morning. Dear Diary, blew my nose and a muck came out. Like the Pokemon. Did you teach it Sludge Bomb yet? I'm good. How is life going for you? Life's going well. It's going well, Nest. Yeah, things are all good here, my friend. It's I'm going to be honest. I've been overwhelmed with busyness, but busyness. But it's I think it's good overall. So I am going to have to find some time to catch up on things somehow. I don't really know. I'm sitting here, I'm like, gosh dang, there's just not enough hours in the day. Either I just need to stop sleeping or, I don't know. I got to figure something out. So, the Pokemon. So, does it know Sludge Bomb? Yes or no? That's an important question. That's when Muck starts getting pretty dang dangerous. But yeah. Well, anyway, that's my life in a nutshell right now. Also, I have trimmed my beard. You might be able to tell. It is much shorter than it used to be. So there's that. It is, it's going to be shorter this year. I'm not keeping the beard for as long as I have in the past, but I did also start growing it a little bit earlier this year. So total time is probably similar. So hello, gorgeous, working and lurking. Hello, beautiful Kirk. Appreciate you. Do you feel 10 pounds lighter? Not yet. Not yet. There's still a decent amount of hair here. So once we trim it down, I'll be feeling really fast. But no, I feel all right. All right. I wasn't totally like sold on it yesterday, but I think I'm starting to come around on it here. But we'll probably be trimming it like once a week until I get to March. I've decided March. Spring beard is going to be basically like the stubble beard that used to be summer beard. Since I've been doing the mustache over the summer, that's kind of what I'm thinking now. It's basically all getting moved up by a season. So the real question, does Mrs. M like it? She said she did. She said she did. She doesn't love like the big winter beard anyway. So I have to imagine it would have been a welcome change to her either way. All right, I am launching the game. I'm bringing you into the game. There it is, or there it will be. There it is. Yeah, I decided to make a little pivot. We were going to possibly be playing some Corner Shop, but I think just because of how late I was this morning, we'll have more time to do that Friday. I didn't want to cut it short, just in case people were enjoying it. And it's a lot more interactive than Baldur's Gate 3, so I want to make sure that people aren't getting cut short on it. So I don't blame her. Like parting the Red Sea to give you a kiss. Wait, probably the wrong analogy. Wait, what? I don't have a giant mustache, though. I always keep my mustache trimmed. I used to, when I first started trying to grow out the beard, I also let the mustache grow because I was like, well, it'll just look more balanced that way. I don't know. My head is literally soup. It's literally soup. How are you here? That doesn't sound humanly possible. After I met Mersa, I was 2 pounds lighter. Oh, geez. No, but yeah, I did let my mustache grow out one time when I was growing my beard, and I just didn't like. I didn't like it. I did not like it because yeah, it does. It basically will end up fully covering your lip. And then when you go to take like when you eat food, you have to eat like really carefully, and I'm like, this is stupid. I'm way too hungry of a guy to be eating this carefully all the time. You know what I mean? So I ended up trimming the mustache, and I was like, you know what? It doesn't even look bad. I'm just going to keep doing it. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's how it's been the last, I don't know how many years, ever since I tried that. So, your wish list still makes me dizzy. Like I said, my wish list is more so, because I don't really know, maybe I should add other lists or something on Steam. I add games that I think look interesting and I'll need to keep an eye on their like development process. I'll add those to my wish list. So whether I actually ever end up playing them or not, I at least just add them there so I can keep an eye on them. But Quinn, hello. I'm a hungry guy. I am. Long mustaches suck. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Never get rid of the beard. It's been so long that I forget where my chin actually lands and makes me sad. Would you ever try a mustache? Like just a mustache, a short mustache, like what I do over the summer? We could be stash bros. Or like Spooky keeps a pretty short stash too. I don't mind it actually. It's kind of nice. I like the fact that then I don't really have much in the way of beard care over the summer. So, but I will say, like, I do think some like longer mustaches look good on other people. For me, I just don't think it's the move because the amount of hair that grows between my lip and my nose is not that much. And so, it's just, it doesn't seem full enough. And so when it gets long, I mean, it does seem more full when it's long, but it still doesn't really seem like, I don't know. It's not the best for me. And then yeah, eating on top of that, I don't enjoy it so much. If all the guys at LutzCon just had mustaches, would be a wild photo. Want to, but Lady Ghost says I look like Burt Reynolds. Wait, what's wrong with that? I'm confused. What's wrong with that? Is Burt Reynolds not good looking? I feel like he is. I mean, I think so. Huh. I look more like Farva from Super Troopers. So does that? Yeah, that's a compliment to me. Hang on, I've got to look up. Maybe her dad is Bert. Yeah, maybe. Maybe her dad is Bert. Yeah, I look like freaking Farva from Super Troopers. She's not into him, and I actually enjoy intimacy. Well, why don't you get over here then, big guy? Yeah, I'm like, I had to look up older photos of Burt Reynolds. Kind of looks, honestly, some of these photos. And I mean, that's a good healthy mustache too. I mean, he looks like Pedro Pascal here. Yeah. Lady Iron, how are you doing? But hang on, if you haven't seen Farva from Super Troopers, let me bring him up real quick. Kind of what I look like with a mustache. That's actually a pretty solid one, but the quality is bad. Okay, hang on. How do I... Can I get it closer? That one's a little better. Yeah. Not really focusing too well. But yeah, that's me with a mustache right there. That's me. That's what my mustache looks like. A little different. Bert came first. Doesn't seem fair to say Bert looks like Pedro. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Pedro looks like Bert in that photo. Cato, hello. And Coleman, hello. Hello. Enhance. I slept in this morning because we went to see... Oh, you saw Trevor Noah last night. How was that? What was that? I stayed up too late. Or maybe I just didn't sleep well. Because I feel like it was harder for me to wake up this morning than usual. And I've actually been going to bed at a similar time, which is to say later than usual. But they're just, like I said, there's just enough time in the day. Excuse me. All right, I think I'm going to try to interact with this Mystic Force Curtain. I do have a save here. I don't know what to do.
Show your invitation.
Show your invitation. Oh, I heard that earlier.
Show your invitation.
Okay, I do remember reading something about this. Show your invitation. I read that you needed something to pass. I probably didn't pick that up though. I probably did not pick that up. Shoot, okay. Let me kind of retrace my steps here. Something up there? I deserve this?
Thank you.
What? Okay, there's security breach. Yeah. They tried to breach the sanctity of your revered boudoir. Misguided individual, their mind clouded by a desperate desire of forbidden knowledge, sought to gain access to your private quarters and uncover the secrets that lie within. They believed that the back door on the balcony would serve as their clandestine path to knowledge. Okay. So maybe I was right then. There was a balcony like over here. Yeah, okay. There is likely a path over here. Okay. But they got caught, so maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I'm going to get caught as well. Ah, what the hell? Why not? We watched Grimm until midnight. It's been a while since I've watched Grimm. What did Grimm originally air on? Oh, everybody gets blinded by the bird. Everybody should be able to make this jump. Yep. Okay. We are nearly there? Yeah, there's the balcony. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody is there. Somebody is there. Harlep? Okay. Okay. Huh, I'm going to be honest. I wasn't necessarily expecting that. They're in Raphael's bed. Taming Hope Part 3. Oh, I need that. I need that. Okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to split the party. And even Corvus here.
All right, time to skulk about.
I'm going to start sneaking around here. Third time. Oh, this is the third time you saw him live. Really? My game glitched. Okay, that's very weird. My game glitched there, and Spanky fell to his death, I guess? This is a quest log entry. We were supposed to see My Favorite Comedian last Sunday, but we had the snowstorm, and so it didn't happen. That was a bit of a bummer. Security measures are crazy. Was that a security measure? Oh, shoot. Did I not save it closer? I thought I did. Huh, okay. I don't know. Yeah, I don't either. But maybe it was a security measure?
Have to keep going.
I wonder if I should have just brought Spanky this way and left everybody else. Okay. Yeah, let's see. I mean, try this one more time. If this does the same thing, then maybe it is a security measure. But I wouldn't think so. Also, I can just fly. Yeah, some sort of weird glitch. I think I must have hit this statue. That must have been it. All right. We're going to do a new save or another quick save here. Let's fly. Can I fly over here without being spotted? I'd like to be able to just... It just did a save there. Oh, that's probably what happened. It did a save.
Out of sight, out of mind.
It did a save like mid route. Okay. All right, here we are. Taming Hope Part 3. Okay. I don't think I ever found Part 1. I have a sore nose and upper lip for cold sufferers. Burt's Bees lip balm. The one I'm using has peppermint, and my God, it's so soothing. Google said because it doesn't have petroleum, it's safe to use around the nose. It doesn't have petroleum? What's petroleum? What's the downside of petroleum? Jard, how you doing? Huge. Does petroleum like block your nose? Is that like Vaseline? You couldn't use that? Perilla's transcript of a conversation between Raphael and her sister Hope. Raphael, he leans against the wall, his wingtips curling thoughtfully, and all the while he looks at my sister. She is not as she once was. All the strength seems leached from her, sucked out along with her sanity by Raphael's dream catcher. The device hangs around her neck, flooding Hope's mind with visions from the dark imaginations of night-scared children. Raphael speaks. You made it hard for yourself, off in the way. Faced with 2 roads and a yellow wood, people take the one reeking of piss. All I wanted was you. You've a magnificent way about you. Fire and verve, all that. Call me a hopeless romantic. I offered you more than I've offered, well, anyone now that I think on it, yet you refused me. See what your pig-headedness has reduced me to? Petty torments. What? My sister's gaze meets his, restored somehow, yet not at all sane. She grins a lunatic grin at Raphael, whose wings snap reflexively, his face slack with astonishment. Hope. Hello, sweet Raphael. Forgive me. I was listening to boogeymen and other things that go bump in the night. They're much more, interesting than you, I'm afraid. Much less crammed up their own bottom. Raphael. But it's been months. Months alone with the dream catcher. Hope. The hardest thing was keeping all the names straight in my head. I had to give them names, you see. Nightmares don't really have them. Lack the imagination, ironically. Raphael, you'll what, Raphael? Kill a child in front of me? Torture a family? Hang another dream catcher around my neck? Go ahead, you flaccid horned frick. Go right ahead. I will never give you what you want. Hear me? Never. Wow. Okay. The fumes from petroleum can cause lung inflammation. I did not know that. You a gas sniffer? I do love the smell of gas. Doing all right. How are you? Doing well. I'm doing really well, Jard. It's not good to use Vaseline too close to your nose. Yeah, I had no idea. I haven't ever done it before, but yeah. All the ingredients in the lip balm is soothing to excessively dry noses and provides instant relief. Gotcha. Banj, hello. Petroleum-based jelly isn't really absorbed, so it just makes a barrier. And Krista, hello. Petroleum jelly can cause a type of pneumonia in your lungs if inhaled. I had no idea. Well, thank you all for educating me. I like I said, I've not used it before, but I suppose now I really won't. This says to use. What does this mean? Devilish still life. I can use this portrait? Are the other ones like that?
In the twisted strokes of the artist's brush, you sense the fragments of a forsaken soul, laid out in reds, blues, and yellows.
A soul? Okay. Yeah, there is Harlep in here too. Can I examine level 9 incubus? Are they actually asleep? They look asleep. Their eyes are closed. But they've got this cone of vision here. Okay. Gilded chest in there. A restoration faucet? As in, like, a full heal? There's a padded ottoman. There's got to be some more knowledge in this place, right? There's that purple grapes. 90s Incubus or 2000s Incubus? 80s Incubus? Yeah, that's a good question. I probably listened to more 2000s. Most likely. I mean, I listened to some 90s for sure, too. Not saying that that means that that's the best, but that's just what I'm most familiar with. 80s, though, says Ursa. Spooky, hello. I got into work so much later than I normally do. Hard lurking right now, but hopefully we'll have ears in soon. My streak! I don't know what happened. Oh, there's a button right here. Ooh. Okay. I think Spanky could probably take advantage of that.
These boots have seen everything.
Yeah, some people have been losing their streaks. I don't, Yeah, he can fly around this way. Okay. I don't think it's anything bugged, though, because I know, like I said, I keep checking. Jezraiah, I know for sure, has not missed a single day, and his streak is still intact. It's okay. It happens to all of us at some point. It would be nice if there... I mean, I guess I could trigger it automatically, I suppose. I could figure out some way to do that. If you chat, then it does a streak. Do we want that? But then you don't get a quest log. Then again... Maybe I just make your first chat message your quest log, and then I set it to where you can override it using a channel point redeem. That would probably be the best thing, huh? Because a lot of people don't even use the quest log the way that I originally intended. They basically just say, yep, I'm signing the quest log. Which is, I mean, something you can do, of course. But... okay, I want to push this button here, so I think I'm going to do that.
Let's see what this does.
Perception failed. Well, that didn't work. There's a safe in here. Holy crap. Vengeful imps. Okay. What? You didn't like my quest log today? What is the intended use? Just to be able to, like, put something... You've actually been using it, I'd say, more similar, like, more of how I expected people to, Ursa. Which is to, like, put something interesting in that, you know, basically like a quote system. But if it's always just like, yep, here, it's another day, then it's not really a quote. You know what I mean? It's not really a quote system. I followed the quest rebel. You have as well, Ghost, yeah. I'd like to see your streak. Dear Subdiaries, you don't understand Twitch streaks. They don't have enough nudity. What I ask of you is the point of streaking, and there is no nudity. See? Like that. Now, if we do, oh, my game's going to minimize. We do a, you know, what's today's date? The 3rd? That's what, see, now we can go back and be like, all right, what did Banj say? Oh, wow, yeah, that's really cool. Versus, you know, not to, since she mentioned herself. This is a quest log entry. So there you go. There you go. And at some point, I'll eventually make it to where you can just get a random log, or you could even do a search, like type a phrase in or something. It'll do a search. That's what I want to do, but I haven't. I have not had any time whatsoever. Fine, Banj is cooler. I wasn't saying that. I think his quest log is more useful. All right, I'm not going to do this here. I had the idea to have the party basically like go to the front door of the room and then try to sneak in, but I don't know if they're going to get past that curtain or not. He's just saying do better. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You can do better. Nothing I say is useful. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe. I think Iron was saying she's getting the vibe about herself, or what, you know, what I said about doing better. So I can't press this button sneakily, I guess. In that case, can I just sneak around the room? I'm trying to sneak around. But this guy is dummy awake.
That might be worth a look.
Perception check. Aha, yeah, the restoration faucet. Mm-hmm. That may be worth a look indeed. Okay, what else we got over here? The Quarta Sune? Soon? What's this? Just get in bed with the incubus? Wait, hang on. Oh, the other... Okay, the other faucet. An excerpt from the Quarta Soon, a guide to sexuality, eroticism, and emotional fulfillment. Detailed diagrams accompany every page. Oh, wow. Things like the bugbear bend, underdark choke, threading the weave, transitive plane. Whoa. Oh, boy. That is too hot for Twitch. All right, we got, what is this? Red apple, green grapes. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. Restoration faucet. I'm curious, though. Is this actually... I'm thinking this is, in fact, like a healing dealio. Because I'm thinking you could get into a fight here. And there's no way to do a long rest. So. Tentakie, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. I think I said that right. I got this monitor, but man, if it isn't like, if the text on it isn't too small, I always have to lean in and really like read closely. Oh, there's a lever over here. Okay. In that case, our king is disappointed. King, what do you mean? Gosh, I nearly forgot to drink my coffee. You did? Oh.
To be nothing, to be gone for good.
I was spot by the errant soul. Okay.
Friendly-looking shadow.
The friendly-looking shadow. I could try to lockpick that. 2 opulent chests. Are we beginning our assault on Raphael's place? Because I feel like if I pull this lever, it's going to drop the curtain. But it might also trigger a fight. So before I do that, let me go ahead and get over here. We can go ahead and turn off the lights, huh? Yeah, we're still fully lit. Okay. I'll show you a lever. Oh. Oh.
Wits and blades always sharp.
These. There we go. All right. Let's get the ladies. Let's get them back. I almost sent Spanky by himself, and I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. Guy's not going to say anything, right? No. Okay. Get back to that curtain. Show your invitation. There was an invitation. I feel like I just don't remember what I had read. I remember reading the guest log. It said that there was full access to the boudoir, but maybe I could have disguised myself like that person. I'm not sure. Getting in bed with the incubus would require me stepping into his cone of vision, though, and that's not going to work, unfortunately. All right, go back to Spanky. Let's do another save. Hit this lever here. It did not trigger.
Breathe deep.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, 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 easy. Okay.
Just on a few.
We're going back.
Have to keep going.
I think then in that case, too, we saw there was a... Yeah, I know what we got to do. I know what we got to do. All right.
What's next?
Shadow Heart. And the ladies, go over here.
Keep going.
Okay. And then this is maybe, I don't know if this is dumb or not, but do I like close the door back up? It doesn't close back up. Okay, once you break the curtain, it's just gone. Okay. All right. Let's get everybody up here.
Have to keep low.
I just want to see where that vision ends. So it's right here. Okay. All right. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't have to get into the cone of vision there to get in the bed. I wonder if that's... All right, we got to try it now. I thought for some reason I would have to. All right, Spanky, you know what you got to do.
Let's not get caught off guard.
Okay, Spanky.
Should mind my
Very covert mission here. Also, there's... I am a debtor. Isn't that what debtors do? So actually, wait a minute. This might actually be, this may actually be a game mechanic here. Okay.
A lost little mouse is running through the house. A thief in the night, greedy and here to take. Why are you here, little thief?
Well, Raphael, you're looking very skimpy. Sleeping with the incubus may be part of the game mechanic. Yes, good job, Lutz. Look at, you can see Shadowheart just lurking in the background there too. Raphael. Sexy. Did you do this? I bet Ursa definitely did this. All right. A botched teleportation. So he knows I'm a thief. I'm going to go with the first one. Raphael, you're looking very skimpy.
Raphael? Ha! No. You will have a far crueler master than Raphael soon. But what inspired you to pay him a visit?
I showed you Orphic Hammer. Please respond. To kill you. What inspired you to pay him a visit? I'm not making a deal with this guy. I'm not doing it. None of their deals ever turn out well. So, it was an accident. Botch teleportation.
Do not lie. Try again. But this is your last chance.
So you actually know why I'm here? I seek the Orphic Hammer. You can't stop me.
Raphael all but spent himself to get that hammer. And you want to take it off him? This is very naughty. Whatever are we to do? Why don't we play a game? You win, I give you everything you desire. But you'll enjoy yourself more if you lose.
A game? What kind of game are we talking here? I don't believe this.
It's a surprise. Off with your clothes.
I like games, says Coleman. Can I... Oh? How... Ursa, how bad is this about to get? Like, how... Did not do this scene? Maybe you should have left the rest of the party back. Yeah, they are separate. They are separate. I'm jealous. One in chat if one is the correct selection. How graphic is this gonna get? Ursa, how graphic is this about to get? I wish I could remember, to be honest. Oh, you don't even remember? Okay. Then, number 1.
Good, little thief. Good. Keep going like this.
You gotta do work things right away?
Get to live. You'll be crying out my name soon. You'd better know it. I am Harlip, Raphael's personal incubus, glamored and transfigured to look like him. I'm a perfect copy. He only ever wants to sleep with himself.
This guy is full of himself, man.
Than the devil you know, eh?
His violating stare sees more than all of you. It sees potential.
Before we continue, I want to make sure you're comfortable.
Well,
Sometimes, when he's feeling adventurous, Raphael will ask me to change into the Archduchess, Raphael. I can take her form if you choose. A simple swap pales in comparison to what you are about to do for me.
what I'm about to do with you or for you? Walks back over to my computer, see what's so graphic. Graphic handy happens. Oh god, oh god. Wait, do you remember this part, Ghost? Not even joking about not remembering everything, just the subject matter made Mersa V uncomfortable because my character did this. It was more that he didn't like the idea of me doing this scene. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little uncomfortable currently. I'll admit I have dreamed of lying with Raphael undiluted and raw. Stay as a man, if you please, but the feminine form is more to my taste. It matters not to me. I've had enough of your sick game, demon. You didn't? Oh, you didn't do this? Have fun. Bye. I was actually trying to see, too, if... so the party is behind Spanky. You can't quite see him. It's just behind his neck here. I'm guessing that they are not involved in this. Like, I'm thinking that they have all their clothes on and whatnot. Most of my time was trolling Ursa and Mersa and throwing halflings off cliffs. I saw more of Ghost's dong than any other character's dong. You should pick 2 to offend the right-wing folks. Offend the right-wing folks. Canonically, I mean, Spanky is me, sort of. So he's supposed to be straight. But I actually was just gonna go with it matters not to me to make me sound cooler. You know what I mean? Be like, it doesn't freaking matter to me. I'm so much of a badass, like whatever you think's gonna happen, it's not even gonna faze me. The game though, I'm concerned because again, the devils and demons and whatnot, like it never goes the way that you expect. I'm just gonna say it matters not to me.
Then the Archduchess I shall be. On the bed. Lie back.
For his true bisexual energy. What is gonna happen to me? How graphic is this gonna be? I do have a button. I do have a panic button. I'm also trying not to raise the alarm in the entire freaking place. Nice cheeks. Thanks. I've been doing some squats. All right, I'm lying down. I mean, it can't be that bad. This game's not, I mean, it's just a rated M game, right? Smashes 1. Don't question it, just get some.
Any thought of resistance or control is fading. You will obey. giving yourself body and mind to them.
Pretend to be helpless while preparing to fight back? I get a +5 to that? Pretend to be helpless while preparing to fight back. 1, just let them do as they please? I'm going to try a performance check. It's not a good chance, my friends. It's not a good chance. I don't have any guidance here. I'm solo here. We did not pass the check. And I'm not going to use my last inspiration for this. All right.
It's hopeless. Their hold on you is as warm as a blush and as tight as a manacle.
Don't worry about
Performance
a
check.
thing. You are right where you need to be.
Surrender your body to them. Fight your way out. Fight your way out? I'm freaking naked. I don't have any weapons or anything.
Every kiss is as tender as a last goodbye. Every touch a lie of true love.
A lie. Oh.
It is every sensation of a lifetime of love all at once. Your body trembles with impossible expectation.
Oh. That's
Unable
pretty...
to resist, a voiceless scream erupts from your mouth. Harlep.
You are so...
This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad, you guys.
The moment she joins with you, your mind folds
And
like a
cancel.
bubble. As she continues to lavish herself upon your helpless form, you stop breathing. Your heart
I
stops
stopped breathing?
and your mind begins to clear entirely. Some last thought whispers in your skull, vacated by everything else but rapture. This is the end.
Devote yourself to pleasure.
No way. That is a lot of thrusting. It is, yeah.
Stay here with me. This can be forever.
Hi, Chand. Just, you know, how are you doing today? Just very normal stream. Very, very normal here. Just, you know, how's everybody doing today? How's your day? You guys doing good? Everybody good? Having a good average Tuesday? I think I'm going to die here if I don't, I think I might actually die. You can have my body, but not my mind. My heart and soul are yours. Try to cool your, a constitution check. Push the creature away. It is just... I don't know what to say here. My body, but not my mind. You know what? You know, Banj, this is for you.
Indeed,
My heart
they
and soul are yours.
and soon they will be gone. Once I've eaten your heart,
Oh.
you, as you know yourself, will be gone. Your body will live and breathe, left alive as a loving doll, to obey the wishes of me and my master.
That can't happen.
You will love every beast in the hells.
That can't
under
happen.
my command. What a brilliant
So purple and
future.
veiny. Well, I am half mind flayer.
As the incubus laps up every part of your soul, your mind is lost once and for all.
She sucked the soul from my body. Do we get a game over screen? Totally the type of scene your mom walked. Yeah, I did. We got a game over. All right. Mike, how you doing? How you doing? Get back from washing dishes. You're having sex with Satan. Yeah. No, that was definitely worth it. Are you happy, Banj? Did that go the way that you'd hoped? That was a good game over. You know what? Yeah. We got the best ending in the game, you guys. Totally the type of scene your mom walks in on. 100%. Yeah. Literally was feeling like my mom was going to walk in any second. That's how I'd want to go. Would have been better if they stayed a man, but did you get the achievement, D? How do I know? I didn't get a little bing bong sound. Achievements. I haven't gotten any achievements in a long time in this game. Is there an achievement? It might be a hidden achievement. Disappointed there's no achievement. Oh, okay. All right, I was going to say. Well, I guess we just need to reload our game. And, yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Yeah, it was great. Should we choose the male option to see which position you end up in? Thank you for blessing my eyes with titties first thing in the morning. Yeah, be honest. I was leery that it may come to that, but I didn't really know that it was going to be quite like that, if you know what I mean. I was also thinking this and even less wholesome things. Lutz, this was all a fever dream. It would have been a hilarious honor mode death. Oh, geez. If I was playing honor mode, I'd be so triggered. All right. Well, I think it's time to do things the way that I originally was going to. So let's reset here.
Time to press ahead.
Let's reset. All right. Okay, we got most of the party over there, and then Spanky's over here. And what we're going to do is we are going to shoot this button. Let me do a save here. This is going to be... Titty Devil. We're near the Titty Devil. So we're saving that real quick. And let's do a little snipe shot here. That didn't work.
Breathe quiet.
Really? Can you not trigger buttons using sniping? I thought you could. Maybe it's only levers? Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case,
If everyone else minds their business.
plan A.
A lost little mouse is
What?
running through the house.
How did he leave? How did he leave the freaking shadows there? It didn't make any sense. We're not doing it again. I'm not getting my soul sucked out of my body again. The second time today. Me next. Me next. All right. I'm going to get attacked. Oh, I'm first, though. Nice. Nice. All right. And then in that case, let's real quickly get... Can we get these? We can't get these others in there unless... Okay. I wonder, do I wait? What is fleeting protection? If the affected entity is attacked with radiant damage, Raphael's protection reflects twice that amount as fire damage, and this condition ends. Ooh, they're really... Radiant is Shadowheart's specialty. Okay. When I'll be tribute. I'll be tribute.
Can't even catch my breath.
Can't even catch my breath. All right. Now let's... Resistant to fire, lightning, cold, and poison. Oh, like super resistant. Okay. All right. So in that case, I think I actually may do... Displacer Beast here. Okay, and then bonus actions are what now? Displace. Hang on. Does displace use... Gotta get closer. I don't know if this will work.
Breathe deep and move.
Can we teleport? Oh, we could teleport like down here? Or do I teleport closer to... Yeah, let's try to teleport closer to our allies. That did work. Okay. Oh. Wait, what is this? Ethereal escape? What is ethereal escape? I don't know what that means. Are they going to get a turn? And I did leave my copy behind. Okay, so hopefully those other guys will go after that. We spotted him. Okay. Did we break the game? Incubus Charm. Okay, yeah, he didn't really do anything. Vengeful Imp, are they going after the copy or are they going after me? Eldritch Blast on multiple targets. They need 15, they rolled 18. Don't react to that do. Not too much. It's actually not doing multiple targets. Yeah, they're not going after my copy at all. Double miss there. They keep doing 2 attacks on the same target. I rolled a 20. Is that a nat 20? No. 19. Okay. And we should be able to heal after this fight, too. I'm not too concerned. Not overly concerned, at least. And they keep flying pretty close together, so Karlach's going to be able to do a lot of damage against him. Alright. My extra Displacer Beast gets a turn. Alright. Karlach. We need to get you over here to be able to do a throw. Oh, that's Shadowheart. Okay. I thought... Yeah. She's not in that. Okay. Alright. They're blinded. We'll go ahead and do a Frenzy. I don't know that we really need to, but we'll do it anyway. Saved. Explode? Explode? Hang on a second. What? Fury in the Marrow? Hang on. Oh, they needed 18. That's exactly what they got. Wow. Or 17, I guess. Okay. No, I don't even know what that was. Throw this here. This is going to do... If I can actually hit this one, that'd be even better. Can we get her there? I think we can. Have her go here. Okay, do a throw on this one.
Easier.
Yep. Okay. And then do a throw on, let's see. Doesn't really matter which one next. Do a throw on this one here. Okay. Alrighty. And then Lae'zel. Let's see. Cap'n, how are ya? How the heck are ya? Let's just have her end her turn there. Okay, Lae'zel can just come up here and do a bunch of attacks with advantage on Harlep. Which is probably, I think, what we'll end up doing here. Yeah, let's just do that. Except, oh, you can only do one attack at a time? Oh, that makes them, yeah, that makes them pretty dangerous, huh? Okay, well, in that case, then let's go here.
Or you break.
Okay, and then might as well do an attack here. Okay, and I don't have enough movement to go after the last one. Or no, there's two more. There's one over here, too. Okay. Have enough movement, even though I do have an extra attack. All right, that's right. Shadowheart could probably... Yeah, we should be able to kill that one with Shadowheart.
Need to act fast. On my way.
Use a Radiant, or a Sacred Flame here. Missed it. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, cool. Great. Spanky gets a turn, but okay, Harlep is still not available to attack yet. So in that case...
Think you can take me on?
I'll just get that kill, and then is there a way to jump like over here? Probably not. I could... Possibly, I could displace one of my allies. Would that be a good idea? Because then we'd be able to get this kill over here, I think. Well, then again, actually, we might not even be able to teleport. Let's try it. Let's try it. Probably kind of stupid. Nope, it worked. Okay. All right, it worked. And then, cool. We can dash to get back closer, a little bit closer to Harlep.
What path lies before me?
All right. Now Harlep's gonna become visible, I think. Hopefully he doesn't try to run away. No, he literally just hides out? Is that what it is?
I am fury. I am death.
Huh. Okay. Is there some way to, like...
This is gonna feel good.
Could I try to throw him or something? If I throw him, like, down here. He's prone. Okay. So that should be good, right? He's a lover, not a fighter. I guess so. That is true. But if we do so, if we knock him prone, in theory, that should be good, right?
Victory awaits.
Can Lae'zel get there? She can't. Unless we, like, thing just a little bit too far. I shouldn't have thrown him so far. We could do a Misty Step. Honestly, I don't really care. I'm like, this dude better not turn invisible, though. I'll be so mad. All right, he is down to 27 HP. Let's try to get her out of there.
My path be true.
All right, and then let's have Karlach do a throw. That should kill him.
1, 2.
Dead. Dead. All right, let's get everybody back together. And get Corvus in here, too. All right.
Wanted the easy path.
There are restorations around here.
Indolence breeds madness.
Is this... The safe is locked. Okay. I'm guessing we don't have a key.
Examining.
Yeah. Okay. Spanky's our best lock picker, but he's... Oh, just... Oh, you can't lock pick it. Okay. Okay. We need something. We're going to need something out of there. You didn't have to compromise your virtue? Wait, which virtue? Oh, he's got the key right there. Okay. Underwear. Yeah, we're taking that. Helldust gloves. +1 bonus to spell attack rolls, spell save. Weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 6 fire damage. Your unarmed attacks deal an additional 1 to 6 necrotic. Possibly inflict bleeding. Raise of fire cantrip. And a strength saving throw +1. Oh, wow. You do that once per short rest. I think those are new gloves for Lae'zel. Underwear. I'm not sure who's going to wear that, but we're taking it. All right.
Should mind my
All right. Unlock this safe. I'm back. Did Spanky Climax on screen followed by this channel is no longer available? Yes. I had to set up under a new account. 5 soul coins and Raphael's note. These coins can power infernal engines. Okay, send those to Karlach. Raphael's notes. Let's read this first. The actors have finally reached Baldur's Gate, so I can commence the next stage of my play. They have learned the Astral Prism secret, but I will tell them that I have the key, the Orphic Hammer, the only thing that can break the prince's chains. The hammer will be kept safely in the archive, protected by a password. What shall it be? Perhaps give me my heart's desire.
A magic keyword. We need to put this to use in the archive.
Okay. Give me my heart's desire. How am I doing on time here? Okay, not terrible. Has anyone used the soul coins? I keep forgetting them. I maybe did once. But maybe I'm doing that wrong. All right, I do need to dismiss Displacer Beast, because otherwise I won't have the proper form, yeah, to be able to sneak around here. And then let's do these restoration faucets. I assume that will get me cleaned up and give us full health.
To be gone for good.
Oh, that's weird. The first one, yeah. Maybe you just have to be in range. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Does it restore? Probably doesn't do, like... I'm assuming Misty Step is still gone, huh? Or wait, no, it's not. Okay, no, it restores everything. All right, that's awesome. What are the coins for? They're for Infernal Engine. So in this case, like Karlach, but I don't really know. Like here, if I go to Karlach's inventory, soul coins, I have 16 of them. Strange, incomprehensible whispers emanate from this coin, pervading your mind with rage and despair. Infernal fury. The hatred and pain of a captured soul fuel Karlach's infernal machine. Her weapon and unarmed attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 fire damage when she is raging or when her hit points drop below 25%. So they're not like... I don't know. Is that... I mean, only 1 to 4 damage. I mean, she is raging most of the time whenever we're in combat, but... And this lasts until long rest, so it doesn't really hurt to... here, let's just... Oh, not a load game. Save game. Soul coin. Why not, huh? Infernal fury. The hatred and pain of a captured soul fuel Karlach's infernal machine. Put all the coins in at once and she explodes like a piñata. Well, she's glowing pretty heavily now. Is that going to give her away? No, she's still in an indebted disguise. Okay. All right. Okay, I think we're going to head to the archives now. Kind of surprised, though, that did not trigger Raphael showing up. Okay, I'm supposed to look like somebody. Here's an archivist. Oh, yeah, I did peek my head in here yesterday, didn't I? Yeah, this is familiar. I don't know how I'm supposed to disguise myself, though. Taming Hope. Oh, there's Taming Hope Part 1. Okay, could I read that before?
Raphael is everything you say.
Okay. Brilla's transcript of a conversation between Raphael and her sister Hope. Raphael, what did your mother sing you? Or did your mother sing you nursery rhymes? Hope, what? Raphael, little Miss Teffel sat on a kettle, steam blowing between her lips. Along came her oven and needed some loving, and soon she had scalded hips. Hope, that's funny. Raphael, and yet you do not laugh. Come, Hope, don't look so aggrieved. This little realm around us, this house, you have mastery of it. Hope, and you of me. Raphael, sing me a song. Hope, I'm speaking to you. No, don't go silent. I'd hate to have to slit a child up the navel and rinse you in their insides. Hope, you're some pervert. Raphael, then sing me a song, I say. Nursery sweet, but don't demean. I'll know if you do. Hope, after some moments she does. I remember our mother used to sing it to us, a gentle melody laden deliciously like plump young arms laden with autumn-ripe apples. When the song concludes, Raphael sighs and looks at my sister. Raphael, you're something, my dear, really rather something. I would have you master your own fate. Let me give you free rein to do so. Let's abandon this whole ugly imprisonment. Serve me willingly. Things would be as merry and jubilant as that song you've just given me. Hope? Sweet Raphael? Raphael, yes, Hope? Hope, eat shit. Raphael, but... Hope, stuff your maggoty tongue in some other woman's ear. Raphael, here he looks upon her with such longing and hate, I think he might actually kill her. Oh, that was an error, my dear. In grave error. I shall see you soon. How long does it last? This whole bit with Hope was so twisted. It's really twisted, yeah. It lasts until a long rest. The Infernal Fury does. Okay, Hope told me something. I wonder if it's in my journal. Explore the House of Hope. The devil will probably be unhappy if he finds us trespassing there. Oh, he definitely will. Found a note in Raphael's boudoir containing a password to be used in the archive. Give me my heart's desire. We should get to the archive. Help Kithrak Voss. We entered the House of Hope. Let's see. Was he going to come with us? Save Hope. We agreed to free a spirit named Hope in prison in Raphael's home. To do so, we need to find the Orphic Hammer deep within the Raphael's archive. Ithyanki Warrior. Okay. If Karlach is burning more than 4 hours, see a doctor. All right, so I need to talk to the archivist. There are the gauntlets of Hill Giant Strength, which I definitely want. Avernus Vista. That's got to be the Orphic Hammer, right? There's another little item over here. Amulet of Greater Health. So can I walk around here? Are they gonna say anything? Orders for Archivist. Let me try to read that. He is following me, but I mean, with his gaze, but without delay, move some of the contracts and treasures to the main cache. We are excited about soon acquiring the Crown of Karsus and want certain things on display, while the rest may be safely stored in the secret vault. What we want in the archive are the Amulet of Greater Health and Gauntlets of Hill Giant Strength with a place reserved for the crown. Artifacts in the vault should be Staff of Spell Power and Backup Gold Cache. We found that. Yeah, we found that. Okay. That's what we stole. The Nautiloid Adventures. We read this, right? This is from Carilla. Okay, attached to this letter is a map with a detailed list of locations, all of which are familiar. Raphael, as requested, I've kept a close eye on the infected adventurers who fell from the Nautiloid and survived. Impressive. They spent a while stumbling around like lost babes, easily distracted ones at that, but finally made it to Moonrise Towers. You should have seen the mess they made there. Pure, delicious chaos. They killed Ketherick. It was a hell of a show. I'm delighted I got a front row seat. And now they're in Worm's Crossing. If the last few days are anything to go by, I'm expecting more blood, death, and chaos, which means they'll be running into you any day now. If anything changes, I'll keep you posted. Carilla. So he knew. All right. Can I go up here and read this plaque, or am I going to get cutscened?
I see the Orphic
Orphic
hammer
hammer.
caught your eye. It really is a magnificent exhibit.
When the Orphic hammer strikes like thunder, even astral chains are torn asunder.
Okay. I'm going to wander around before I do anything else.
Never sign your soul.
The House of Wonders is in there. List of debtors. Look how long that is. Wall of the Faithless is in there. Or wait, this on top. House of Wonders. I feel like reading is important here. The High House of Wonders. Temple to Gom, the Gearsmith, and the Wonder Bringer. The house is at the same time an elaborate collection of workshops, laboratories, and magico manufactories. For what better way to worship the Lord of all smiths than by making mechanisms in his name? Here in the Upper City, all manner of enchanted clockwork devices are forged and crafted, powered by spells, by steam, by conjured micromodrons. Some even say by hellfire. However, these Gondian creations are not wonders for the sake of wonder, but practical contrivances built to enhance the lives of Faerun's mortals and help them work beyond the limits of their physical bodies. Take, for example, the mighty cranes that line Baldur's Gate's docks, loading and unloading ship cargo with speed and strength far beyond the capacity of ordinary stevedoors. These cranes originated in the workshops of the High House of Wonders and are Gon's gift to the trade and prosperity of the city. That's not super important for this. Put some backstory on the Steel Watch. An extensive list of the names of the residents of Raphael's house, separated by headers: loaned, punished, put to work, fed to pets, used as leverage, missing. There's some missing? Wall of the Faithless. At the core of the Fugue Plains barren ash gray wasteland stands the City of Judgment with its crystal spire jutting above the streets and the influx of souls. These are godly folk seeking the verdict of those ruling Fugue, their faces hopeful or sullen, their boot heels caked in the mud of perdition. Yet for those who claim no godly patronage in life, there is only the wall erected by Miracle, Lord of Bones, to keep those of insubstantial faith from any possible form of peace. See it gored and clawed at by the desperate, clung with fingernails, flecked with smashed skulls. How Miracle enjoys his petty torments. Gosh, these guys suck. All right, read this.
Amulet of greater health.
What did we fail to perceive?
I wonder what the next move is. That's curious.
Oh, there's a marble plate underneath these. Oh. I wonder if we can... Yeah, there's nothing showing up over there. Okay, so it has to be detected. So do you have to put something there or maybe disarm it? Merkel from Family Matters. Merkel. Disarm. Let's try this. I just saved it just in case. Ooh, we need a 20 for this. Nice. Nice. Disarmed. Does that mean...
Better be cautious.
Got something to hide? No. The Archivist is literally right behind me.
These boots have seen everything.
So he is following me. Okay, we're going to have to talk to him. So he didn't care that I disarmed the plate? Yeah, he is following me. Okay.
Here goes nothing.
Gauntlets of hill giant strength.
Maybe he would have cared if I had failed to check. How did you enjoy Pacific Drive? I have it, but only like 15 minutes playtime. Installed the Fallout music mod and vibed. I really liked Pacific Drive. I think Pacific Drive is one I could see myself playing off stream. I also think it could be a good stream game too. It's just that, I don't know. Seems like I think it's a good enough game where you can chat and play. Like the gameplay is slow enough where you can kind of keep up with chat. But I noticed that chat got really quiet when I played that game. So I don't know if it was just because they didn't like the game or what. One second though. I need to turn on the fan. camera is starting to overheat. So, yeah, extreme close up. The fan is powered by a small battery, so I can't leave it on all the time. So I have to turn it on and off, but otherwise I would. All right, and I can go out here without any issues. It seems that way.
Don't like this dream anymore.
Don't like this dream anymore. Did you at some point? Tiger Mist. Let's see. Anything? Tour of Tempest? Nothing over there. Okay, Tour of Tempest. It is a slow burn of a game for sure, though. Did you win the game? Yes. Yes, I did in fact get one of the game endings. This book, long as an encyclopedia but written in an untamed, barely legible style, describes the Tempest domain from which some clerics can draw power. And look, when you are whipped with the wild winds or stricken until stick-like and burning from the god's lashing lightning tongue, are you not suffused with the power of Tempest? Aye, how Queen Umberlee and Lord Talos fight and fray over its dominion, but even they on high know in truth Tempest can never be tamed, only channeled by the favored few. Reach up thy hands to the sky, outstretched awaiting breath of gods to blast the oblivious, supplicate and ask to be drowned, to be blown asunder or be destroyed, or perhaps be granted such might to speak the words of Talos with thine own sweet hand. Yeah, I understood all of that for sure.
Vengeance, the most delectable of poisons.
That's a lot of... Oh, dang, I missed it. It was a lot of thrusting. Because it just, like... I had a chance to like, choose what I was going to say, and she just kept going. They just kept going the whole time.
Please read the fine print.
All right. Okay, what happens if you split the party? Who does he follow then?
A long way to go still.
Okay.
Onward in her name. Unnoticed. Good.
Okay. I think we figured it out.
Waste.
Does Shadowheart have... No, she'll be all right to carry those. Shadowheart's not really my stealthiest, but if the Archivist is going to just keep watching Spanky, then... I didn't disarm this plate, though. I got to do that first. All right. So again, I'm curious, will he care if I disarm this or only if I fail? Because I swear I had to have disarmed it right in front of him last time. Another 20. Come on, baby. Ooh! Just got it. All right. Yeah, he did not care about that. Okay. So in that case, let's send him over here. Let's split the party back up.
There is work to do.
Shadowheart, go get us those gauntlets. Or wait. Aha, yep. Yep.
Then. Calm and quiet, that's the way.
Okay.
On I go.
Those may be better. That's the whole reason. Those gauntlets are the whole reason I paid so much money to come in here in the first place. Because Helsik wanted me to get those for her, but I was like, I don't know. Set the wearer's strength to 23. The enchantment has no effect if their strength score is higher without it. So that could also be yeah, either one, Lae'zel or Karlach. Karlach's got the uninhibited Kushigo. Additional 1d4 damage with thrown attacks and attacks made with improvised weapons. Lae'zel's are the ones with like the... Yeah, weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 fire damage. What is her strength, though, normally? Strength normally. We're boosting them. It's 21 with the boost. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Okay. You leave the House of Hope, go back to Helsik, show her your sick new bracers? I probably will, honestly. Like, hey, check these out. All right. New save. I keep doing these. But it's going to be Archivist. We're talking to the Archivist now. Give me my heart's desire.
A guest? Are you a client of the Master, or a visitor from elsewhere in the Hells? I do not believe you were invited.
Uh-oh.
One moment. I shall consult the visitor's schedule.
Schedule. I was supposed to appear as somebody, but I have no idea how I could have done that.
Most irregular. The schedule is all but clear, and yet you are here.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I am Virilius Receptor, Zariel's High Inquisitor. I got a pretty good boost from that as well. Yep. Plus guidance. Nailed it. Worth sticking with, in my opinion. I really enjoyed Pacific Drive. No, he's evil when he says schedule. Rolled a 1. Yeah, thankfully not.
1,000 apologies, O majestic magistrate of the Infernal Court. Your mortal guise is so vile.
So vile.
Convincing. I would prostrate myself before you and kiss your calluses, but my spine is ruptured in 1,000 places. You do know how Raphael likes to play. As always, the archive is yours to peruse. You'll find everything accounted for, and I can present documents of procurement if necessary.
But I take a look at the Crown of Karsus. Might have to confiscate some of these artifacts. How's everyone doing? Nidalicious, how you doing? Shoot, I don't know why. I saw your message about Pacific Drive, and I did not clock it that it was you, my friend. How are you? How the heck are you? How's everyone doing? Everyone sleeping well? I've not been sleeping probably as much as I should. But that's entirely my fault. How are you doing? Seeing the hammer is extra? Yeah. I'd like to see the hammer, please. But I take a look at the Crown of Karsus. Any new highlights in the collection? I'm going to ask about the Crown of Karsus, but it's not here.
Most droll, Inquisitor. As you well know, the Crown of Karsus is lost. Stolen from Mephistopheles by gods kissing mortals. My master certainly had nothing to do with any of that business.
Any new highlights?
A fine pair of gauntlets that allow the wearer to twist...
Blondie, hello. What's a good sleep schedule? I wouldn't know.
Resilient.
Except 11 hours?
An amulet that causes the blood to surge and the heart to swell. Along with other parts.
Other parts?
Most invigorating.
Whoa.
And awaiting installation, we have secured a rod that gathers the weave around it in great quantities, just as surely as shit gathers flies.
Okay. Might have to confiscate some of these artifacts.
You may examine them, O diabolical dominatrix, but they cannot be removed unless you present a writ of infernal requisition with Article 152 correctly filled out.
Give me my heart's desire. Isn't that what it was? I bet Gale wants that rod. I'm quite well. Being on paternal leave is quite great most of the time. And remind me, how much more time do you still have left? Sounds a bit much, honestly. Yeah, I think I got about 7 hours of sleep last night, but I actually probably a little less, just under 7 hours. 7 hours I've actually been getting pretty regularly, and I thought that I would start feeling kind of tired, but it's actually been fine. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I just aim for like 7 to 7.5 hours and just call it good. And stop stressing over it. Because yeah, I've been thinking like, oh, maybe I just need to increase sleep, but maybe I don't. Like to see the hammer, please.
An exquisite and most unique artifact. Crafted with materials hewn from the depths of the hells by Raphael's Merrigan labor force. As it was created by Raphael
It was created by Raphael?
We have no documents of procurement, nor do we require any. But if you wish to examine the artifact itself, you are more than welcome. As part of the special collection, that item is guarded by a master word that even I do not know. I suggest you wait until Raphael returns, and you can discuss the matter with him. You are welcome to relax in the boudoir until then.
So you're...
This is where Raphael conducts his most private matters of business.
So yeah, I really was supposed to come here first.
You will need this to gain access. The resident of the boudoir will wish to explore every inch of your new form, and I'm sure you will be happy to share.
There's the boudoir invitation. Wonder what it says. This gaudy, gilded invitation admits the bearer to Raphael's boudoir for a private meeting. It smells overwhelmingly of palmarosa and pepper, Raphael's own perfume. Let's see. I also find it invigorating my other parts. Well, I mean, August, including summer vacation. I usually feel best after 7 hours. Well, it's good to hear it's not... Yeah, I was wondering if I'm just, like, tricking myself. You know what I mean? So it's good to hear that somebody else feels similarly. But August, though, that's awesome. And when you say including summer vacation, are you going anywhere? Are you doing some traveling? First day of my holiday where I didn't have to get up. Couldn't tell you the last time I had more than 5 to 6. Wow. For some reason, I can't function without 8+ hours. What is your normal sleep schedule, Quinn? Okay, I get that one. Congrats. Right as this game, we're just horny 24/7. Pretty much, yeah. Like all D&D sessions. Caffeine tolerance is also back to a level where I can't have a Coke in the afternoon. Dang, okay. That is I think that was probably intentional on your part, I'm guessing, right? Okay, I can examine the spear, but I guess it's not the archivist to talk to get the hammer. I just have to take it. But then are we gonna have to fight our way out of here? There's no way we're not, right? I have to use the Orphic hammer to break the chains for Hope. There are some locked display cases, but they are showing red, so I'd have to break into those. Okay, and let me look at that amulet. I didn't actually look at the amulet that Art has. Set the wearer's constitution score to 23. The higher... The enchantment has no effect. Their constitution score is higher without it. Oh, wow. Okay, that is good. Constitution, though. Which character would that be best for? I guess it just depends on what people's necklaces are that they've got. Spellcrux gives the spell slot restoration, which is nice. I do like the Surgeon's Subjugation Amulet. We have... Yeah, I mean, Lae'zel's isn't that great. I've never used Ride the Winds or Gust of Wind, and then Periaptive Wound Closure is pretty solid. Gotcha. Sleep by 11, wake up at like 7:30. Gotcha. Okay, that's a good schedule. No traveling, going to the summer cabin. We're planning on 2 months of us both being off by alternating parental leave and vacation. Gotcha, okay. Frontline, Karlach or Lae'zel. Yeah, it'd be decent for Lae'zel. This Wind Rider amulet I don't really use very much. So, let's do that. Cool. Nice. And then I was thinking too, I wonder if setting Karlach's strength is going to be better than adding the additional D4. Probably would. The Gauntlets of Hill Giant strength, and it's a +1 to strength saving throw. What is her normal strength? I'm not actually sure without the Elixir of Hill Giant strength. But that's probably, let's see, the Helldusk, 1 to 4 fire damage. It honestly could, I mean, I could see it for either one. I think Karlach's strength is slightly higher. She's the only one that does any throws. So maybe those... I really don't know. I think I'm going to give him to... I'm going to give him to Lae'zel for now. And then let's see. So luminous gloves. I actually think I'm going to do... Yeah, these aren't all that good. I'll do a Hell Dusk there on Shadowheart. Okay, so we kind of swapped those around a bit. And she could still use a melee attack there. So yeah. They asked the player for first and last name. All the characters have one name, and the player looks like a douche. All right, I'm going to attempt to take the Orphic Hammer now, and this is probably going to be the last thing I've got time for today. So give me my heart's desire.
There it is. The Orphic Hammer, right within reach. A magical field surrounds the item, preventing you or anyone from touching it. You surmise it's controlled by a vocal
I'm right here.
Magic words.
You know the words. Now speak them.
The Emperor's going to try to tell me not to, huh? Speak the magic words. Give me my heart's desire.
The magic blinks away at your words.
Careful. Stealing the most precious item in this place is hardly going to go unnoticed.
Yep, that's what I'm worried about. Okay, just got to save. What does the Archivist have to say about this?
You are stupendously lugubrious this day.
Lugubrious!
An inspiration to us all.
Okay, I didn't really have anything else to say about that. All right, Orphic Hammer will over-encumber me, naturally, but think Lae'zel can carry it? Yeah, which makes sense.
Assume nothing.
Okay, the Archivist is hot. He's a really good-looking dude.
Yes.
No doubt.
Are you? I do not believe. Most irregular. The schedule is all but clear. And yet you are here.
I am Virilis Receptor. Will this work again?
You most certainly are not. And whoever you are,
I can just leave. Okay, let me ask about Hope. I'm literally, they're with me. I can't ask about Hope. Okay. True. Okay.
Waiting. I crave blood.
I don't know where Hope is, but yeah. We had a save before this, right? I think I did a quick save. Oh, it did an auto save. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Just rang Raphael's dinner bell. And you are the entire. You claim to be who you are not. Stole from my master, and now you expect to leave. The moment you step outside this room, all hells will break loose. A hopeless situation.
He did say plural, yeah. Okay, let's talk with Lae'zel here.
No time to rest.
Yes, the hammer is ours. The
Maybe.
Master Orpheus's release is in our hands. To the Undercity, Voss must hear of our victory. When we next enter the Astral Prism, we will break Orpheus free. For now, keep focused. Raphael will come to take back his treasure.
Lae'zel looks so freaking cool and all this stuff.
This devil bleeds.
If I can kill Raphael, I will. I don't even freaking care. I would gladly kill this dude. All right, let's take a look at our journal updates here. Flee the House of Hope. We should leave the House of Hope or our efforts will have been for nothing. We should bring it to Voss. Save Hope. We retrieve the hammer. Raphael knows we're here. We should break Hope free before he returns home. Okay, save game. This is escape. All right, my friends. Unfortunately, I need to get to work. But this was some good progress today in the House of Hope, and one of the main missions that's been left on our quest log for a while, or one of the larger side quests, I should say. Not a main quest, but yeah. Speaking of something completely different, I've been more into audiobooks lately. After hearing the book, I'm really looking forward to Project Hail Mary. Project Hail Mary? What is that? I'm not familiar with that. Googling it now. Project Hail Mary. Let's see. Science teacher Ryland Grace wakes up on a spaceship with no recollection of who he is or how he got there. As his memory slowly returns, he soon discovers he must solve the riddle behind a mysterious substance that's causing the sun to die out. As details of the mission unravel, he calls on his scientific training and sheer ingenuity, but he may not have to do it alone. Nice, okay. It's a Phil Lord. Nice, that does sound cool. I Laveau audio booze. Same writer as The Martian. And it'll be a Ryan Gosling. That's my list to read. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. You got to work too, Coleman. Want to go home and play Coral Island. Thank you for streaming. Love you, brother. Have a great day, everyone. You as well. Kirk, love you, dude. Just finished the Stormlight Archives this past weekend. I'm lost. One of my all-time favorite books was The Martian. How did you compare the book to the movie? Was it a favorable review? Because I've only ever seen the movie. Listen to the first Mistborn. I don't get the hype. You listened to it? You should read the Expanse series. All right, yeah, I think I'm getting work messages. Yeah. All right, friends, I really got to run, unfortunately. I wish I could chill and hang out for a lot longer, but unfortunately I can't. Like both the book and movie, listening to the book after the movie did not ruin anything for me. Doing the Discworld and Redwall series on audiobook at the moment. Can't wait for the next Dungeon Crawler Carl and Chrysalis books too. Stormlight is a much different vibe if you like some high fantasy rather than young adult fantasy. Project Hail Mary is my fave as well as The Martian, but yeah, the movie was great and held up. Gotcha, okay. And read by Will Wheaton? Really? Will Wheaton? That's pretty cool. Friends, I think, so tomorrow is Wednesday. We are going to be back in Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow. I don't know about Thursday yet, but I would like to wrap up this Orphic Hammer business this week. So the plan is to be back in Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow. The Corner Shop stream is getting scheduled for Friday, and that one again, that's going to be testing out the new and updated streamer mode. So we'll probably have some more devs back in chat for that to see how that goes. And I don't know what all is going to be set up, but we're going to be setting it up a little bit more officially than last time. So I'm still working with them on what that's going to look like and what all, but it should be cool. And streamer mode, if you guys will remember, there's nothing really scheduled to happen in the game, that isn't triggered by chat. So if you're free on Friday, we're going to have kind of a pretty interactive stream that day. I could use some help triggering some events and whatnot. So any audiobook and sci-fi lovers should listen to We Are Legion, We Are Bob, the rest of the Bobiverse books. Wednesday's Bat Day, laughs and giggles will be had. Bobiverse, my new favorite series, so waiting for the next book. I've not heard of Bobiverse either. I'm not particularly well read in I'm just going to say I'm not particularly well read. I haven't been reading many books lately. I've got some books that are more, I don't know, not really, kind of like self-help books, but sort of more for like tailored to athletes. So that's more of what I've been reading. But anyway, all right, friends, I will see you tomorrow. More Baldur's Gate 3 on the docket. Until then, please take care of yourselves and others. I love you. Oh, Thriller, hello. Hello and goodbye. I have to run off to work. Apologies. But good morning to you. I hope you have a good rest of your morning, in fact. So, friends, tomorrow, Baldur's Gate 3. I'll see you then. All right. Bye.